Hello, my friends. My name is Giovanni, Raymond Giovanni. I just wanted to congratulate my friends, my gay and lesbian friends, on their huge victory. It's been announced that they're now going to be able to receive their equal treatment from for tax purposes and at work, if they have a family member who's or a significant other who's incarcerated, even if they're not married in that state, if they have been married in another state, and they have a loved one incarcerated in that state, the state has to recognize their marriage and grant them visitation rights, and also for jobs, benefits and health benefits, and just like they should. I'm heterosexual, and I really respect this fight that my fellow humans of homogeneous preferences have brought along. And for those of you who will continue this hateful, absolutely hideous campaign to stop equality against gay and lesbian people, that's really sad that people are still doing that. They can hide all they want behind their genocidal Middle Eastern mythologies, like the ones from Abraham's children, Muslims and Christians and Jewish and all of them, hating. If you read the Bible and the Old Testament, the Torah and the Quran, all those things are full of hatred towards gay people, and not just gay people, anybody who doesn't believe in their God. They want them, they Bible itself, just read Leviticus. It tells if they don't believe God, even your own son, kill them. I'm so disgusted by all the hate propagated by all this Middle Eastern mythologies, which is exactly what they are. They're mythologies. They're a myth. They're not true. But anyways, I just really want to commend them on their brave fight, and continue to fight. And may I remind these people, these people saying that marriage was instituted by God and all this stuff. That's not true. Marriage predates history, even writing. It's got nothing to do with religion. As a matter of fact, there's religions that they wanted people. All this people had multiple wives and all this stuff. Some of them were treated like, they still treat them like property. In a lot of this religious cults. So this business about the church taking over the marriage didn't start till the Roman Empire was collapsing on the West, and then the church took over the issuing of licenses and stuff. But it's all politics, and it's got nothing to do with love, and it's got nothing to do with procreation. And people say, oh no, first of all, Jesus didn't even, there's not even evidence that the guy existed. It doesn't even get mentioned even once in any historical account from the Romans, who were they wrote down every fart that when they farted. There isn't one mention of this Jesus character. But if you believe that's on you, and it's a free country. But just for accuracy purposes, it's got nothing to do with it, with the marriage and the stuff being from the church. So, and this stuff that people say, no, marriage is between a man and a woman, and it's only for procreation. And that's what the Bible says. Nowhere in the Bible says that. I've read it. There's nowhere in there. It's actually at the beginning of the Catholic Church. You could get an annulment of your marriage if your wife refused to have sex with you. but you could not get an annulment if she was sterile. So it was not the purpose. The Catholic Church did not see it as the purpose of marriage to have children. So all these people, that's the problem. They do all this Bible thumping and stuff. I wish they would do some more Bible reading, and hopefully, that's the best way to want nothing to do with the Bible is to read it, and or religion or the Quran, all those things. I want nothing to do with the religions of Abraham's children. Those people, those kids they're still killing each other. So, but once again, congratulations to all my friends on their hard-fought victory, and welcome to the world of that. Welcome to the world that we heterosexuals have been living in for thousands of years. Now, hopefully, you can live a beautiful life and enjoy the benefits of being married to the person you love. Which there brings another topic. Marriage wasn't many years wasn't for love. That's just a new thing that the Western culture has started. More Americanized. Marriage was always about power, and people married because they politics, or in the feudal societies, when they have monarchies, they married children of the other monarch so they can solidify their kingdoms and all that stuff. It had nothing to do with love. But nowadays it does. So welcome to the world that we heterosexuals have been living in for thousands of years. Congratulations.